If you're pasting your API keys into a chat window or leaving them in an env file, you need to stop right now. It's the equivalent of writing your password on a sticky note and leaving it stuck to your monitor. API keys are not like passwords that you'd use to log into a website. It's the direct connection between your computer and the AI provider. They bill you for every single call. So it's like a blank check that you've already signed. If you accidentally share your screen on a live stream or push it to GitHub because you weren't paying attention, the bots that scrape these sites are going to pick that up in seconds. You're going to wake up to a massive Anthropic bill or AWS or whatever it is you're using because some guy in a basement across the world just used your API key to run a bot farm. If you haven't picked up what I'm putting down, saving your API keys in your project folder right next to your code is an amateur mistake and a really easy way to have things potentially wind up sideways for you. If you want to build production systems and not just play with expensive toys, you have to lock up your tools. This fix takes exactly like 60 seconds. You set your system environment variables one time and you never have to worry about it again. Instead of leaving your keys out in the open, the system environment variables are like a locked gang box that's bolted to the floor. Anytime your AI agent needs to reach a tool or anything like that, it secretly looks inside the box, grabs what it needs, and just goes from there. API keys never show up on your screen and they never touch your project folder. It is foolproof. I'm running Windows, so you can follow along with me on my screen, but for my Mac friends, I'll show you how to do it too. Let's get into it. All right, so here we are on my Windows desktop. You guys are gonna laugh at how easy this is. Literally click your Windows command key, go into the search bar, type environment variables, edit the system environment variables, click this guy, then your system properties are gonna come up in this window. Environment variables is the button at the very bottom. Click this guy, and then we add user variables for your username. I already charged it with an Anthropic one so we could see it in action, just prove that it works. But what we do is we go up here and you type in whatever keys you need to punch in with the standard variable notation, I guess. So let's go OpenAI underscore API underscore key. And then we type in the value here. Your fake, spelled that wrong. Anyway, your fake key, whatever, okay? Okay, click okay. And that is done. As easy as that. So you will have to restart whatever coding assistant or platform that you're using because it needs to refresh in order to take effect. But let's say you do that. I'm going to pop open Anti-Gravity, which is my coding assistant of choice. So never do this. I asked it, what's my Anthropic API key? I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes only. Obviously, the idea is to keep this out of the chat. But for the sake of this video, it does. It looks up the standard notation that we wrote in as a value, and then it comes up with the API key, the value that we actually gave it. As you can see here, my API key, it matches perfectly. So you can go through and charge your entire stack into your environment variables, whether it's Brave Search or OpenAI or Grok or whatever it is you're using. And then anytime you need to make those API calls, your IDE already has all of the tools it needs. And for my Mac user friends, the concept is exactly the same, just a different button. You have to go and get into your master config through the terminal. And I know that sounds scary. I'm gonna leave the entire step-by-step process in the first comment in the descriptions. Go check it out and lock up your tools. If you found this helpful, you should subscribe to the channel because this is what we do. We build out production AI systems and make them bulletproof every day.